Hello everybody, my name's Melissa Dinn and I'm the coordinator at CIT for our aged care and home and community care programs. It's my absolute delight to speak to you today about training packages to students, which is part of this workshop presentation. So I want to begin by giving you the big picture. I'm talking to you now from the perspective of a teacher as part of a fantastic aged care team of teachers who are very committed and passionate, as well as our student body. So the big picture in aged care at CIT, we deliver 4 qualifications across aged care and home and community care, and we deliver those qualifications across a Cert 3 to Cert 4 level. And on average, you're looking at about 15 competencies in each of those qualifications, which are made up, of course, of our core and elective units of competency. So one of the really important things to us here at CIT in aged care is that we make sure we bundle up our program with the electives that are most important to our industry members. And our industry members are made up of our nursing homes, our aged care providers, our home and community care services, and all of the people that work in the aged care industry, including the volunteer sector. So what we've done here in our aged care and HAC program is we have met with industry on a regular basis over the years, and we talk to them about what are the key elements that enable workers to be ready for industry. So let me give you an example. So one industry member that we met with said, when we have aged care workers who have the Certificate 3 aged care qualification, it's really important to us that they have a competency that enables them to administer medications. So for that particular cohort of students, and they may have been trainees or it may have been workplace delivery or here at CIT, we ensured that one of the electives packaged into their program related to medication assessment. With another aged care industry, for example, they said to us, well, Melissa, it's really important to us that they have their first aid competency. So we ensured that the Apply First Aid unit of competency was embedded as one of the electives in the program. So from there, we begin to build our program, and you can see that it's very flexible. It really depends on each industry member that we speak to as to what we deliver, particularly in the traineeship model. In our traineeship model, it means that students are here at CIT for a 12-month period and they attend CIT 1 day a week. So to get that training package to the student, it's all about making sure that we're preparing them to be work ready and that they have the knowledge and skills and can demonstrate that through assessment in their units of competency. So just digressing a little bit, one of the most important things we decided as a team was to create a teaching and learning philosophy that really reflected how important quality and the teaching and learning journey was to both our students and to us as teachers, but also to our industry members. So this is a teaching and learning philosophy, and why this is so dear to our heart here at CIT is that before we even begin to look at the processes of industry consultation, student evaluation, as a team we wanted to make sure that we were on the same page with teaching and learning philosophy. So we met over a very long period of time to really explore what it was we were about and what our point of difference was at CIT to perhaps other training organisations. And after we did that as a team, we then met with the cohort of students who were studying at that time with the Certificate 4, and we in aged care and home and community care, and we spoke to them about what their experiences were as students, remembering that all of our aged care students, to complete an entire qualification in any of those 4 I mentioned earlier, need to have completed 50 hours of industry placement experience. So these students are coming to us with the knowledge and theory that we're talking about in the classroom environment, whether that be online or in the workplace, but they're also coming to us with significant workplace experience in the paid workforce or from a volunteer background. So when we met with our students, we decided that there were 3 really important aspects to our teaching and learning philosophy. And the first component was growth. And when we talk about growth, we are talking about empowering success. We're talking about the personal and professional growth that takes place for both teachers as well as for students. And we're talking about the challenging and nurturing environment that we ensure our students are in here at CIT. Then we talked about the learning aspect of the qualifications in the training package. And we talked about ensuring that we have a safe, enabling environment. And you can see that I'm sitting in here for this interview in our simulated learning environment here at CIT. It's made up of about 25 beds where we do a lot of simulated learning using hoists, manual handling equipment for showering, and a lot of the practical skills which we can talk about later. So a lot of the learning, thanks to our training package, is hands-on because we're talking about knowledge and demonstrated behaviour, and that is all linked into the assessments that relate to each of the learning outcomes. We also want to make sure that the learning for our students at CIT is flexible, that we can meet the learning needs of our international students, of our non-English speaking background students, and any of our students who have identified as having specific needs in their learning, but also importantly for the student that comes from a background where their educational experience that they were last in may have been very negative. So we want this experience to be a positive, nurturing experience where they are working towards a qualification that gets them employment in our wonderful aged care industry. It was very important for both the teachers, our industry and our aged care students that we talk about the values that guide us. These are in line with the Public Service Code of Conduct. They're also in line with our CIT teaching and learning framework and strategic visions. These are also represented in our training package in the core competencies and our elective competencies when we start to have a look at essential skills and knowledge that is built into that.